Hello. Thank you for joining me on another segment of Aimee Raupp TV. Today I wanted to talk about one of my favorite pastimes, meditation. For those of you that have known me for quite some time or know me personally, you know that stillness is really not one of my fortes. I am fortunate in the fact that my job brings me a lot of peace and presence. When I'm in the clinic with patients, I'm very grounded and very present. But when I'm outside the clinic, I often have about 10 things going on at the same time, and meditation is my secret weapon to staying grounded and clear. Meditation has many benefits. One that I just read about was that it's a characteristic of very successful people, that they take time every day to meditate. So that's good incentive for you. As well, it improves your health. There's so many health benefits to it. It brings you happiness, which is, for me, worth it. And it helps balance your relationships, both personally and professionally. So it's a really important tool, and one I really encourage you to use every single day. Most people think it's difficult or it's not easy to do. They can't really seem to find the time. And what I always say is you can do it anywhere. You could do it in the office. You could do it in the bathroom at work. You can do it on the bus on the way to work. You can, wherever, whenever. I do it first thing in the morning after waking. I usually get up. I do a couple things around the house. When I'm brewing my organic coffee, that is when I go and sneak away for just a couple minutes, ideally 10 minutes, and I sit and take my time for stillness. So it's pretty easy. You really just need an alarm or a timer. I'll set the alarm on my phone, and I make sure that the alarm is one of a nice tune, like a chime or a bell. There are meditation timers that you can download for free from the iTunes Apple Store, the App Store. So you could try that as well. There's several guided meditation apps too, which are outrageous in my opinion, especially for those people that just have a hard time sitting quiet by themselves. Guided meditation helps a lot. For me, I like the quiet. Sometimes I'll listen to a song, like a chanting type of spiritual song. But for the most part, I just sit. I light 2 candles. And I sit in this position. You can kind of sit, my legs are crossed. You can sit however is comfortable for you. Sitting in a chair works as well. Lying down works. Just be sure you don't fall asleep. One thing that's really important is you want your back straight, not rested against the wall or anything like that. Just straight up to I look at it as like you're receiving the energy from above. And you don't want to be too tense. You want to be flexible so that the energy just flows nicely through you. So I set the alarm for 10 minutes from the time that it is. I get into my seated position. I light my candles. I often start with a little, I guess you could call it a prayer or just a little kind of blessing to myself, sending myself love and gratitude for the time that I'm taking to take care of myself. And then I will put my hands in this position. My thumb and pointer finger are touching. This is just one way to keep the energy flowing throughout your body. You can sit like this. You can sit like this. You can sit like this. Whatever's comfortable for you. And another key point is that your inhalation and your exhalation are the same amount of time. So what I recommend is breathing in for 4, holding it for 4, and then exhaling for 4. You're breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Your eyes are closed or fixed on an object, one object the entire time. So it kind of looks like this. And ideally your mind is clear, but that's, I think, a bit too idealistic. So you're going to have thoughts. Just let them float on by. As one of my teachers said, it's just like looking at clouds in the sky. Just watch them float on by. You can say, oh, look at that, I'm thinking. But don't attach yourself to the thought. Don't get caught up in the thought. Just kind of let it pass. If that's difficult for you, you could do a guided meditation, like I said, or sometimes I'll just do the counts. Like I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that just keeps me focused on my breath and on the counting rather than my thoughts. Or you can even do a mantra. One of my favorites is I am love. You can do any variation of that. Just keep it short and simple. I am love, I am light, I am still, I am happy, I am thankful. Anything like that. I am rich, whatever you want. I am successful. And I usually say it on the inhale, and then I say it again when I hold, and then I say it again on the exhale. And you say it quietly to yourself. You're not speaking it out loud. And that's it. At the end of my meditation, after my timer goes off, I just do another pose like this where I just show gratitude and thanks for the time that I had today to be still. And it's important, too, to kind of gradually get back into your life. Don't just hop up and boom, out the door to the office or whatever. I mean, if you have to do that, you have to do that. But ideally, just kind of ease back into your day. You could even take a little 2-minute rest and just kind of think about the thoughts that came up. But just really know that this time is sacred, and it's for you, and it's for your health, and for your happiness, and for your clarity. So I hope that you can find the time in your day to meditate. It's so important. Thanks for joining me today.